So thank you, young Sue. I really appreciate you taking the time today to chat with us about your journey here with me and with the community that you've been a part of for how long now?
Around 5 years now.
Yeah, yeah.
Time flies when you're having fun.
It does. It does.
Mm.
We do have a lot of fun, and we do have some times where it's not so fun. That's the truth of it, isn't it?
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah. That's the time we grow, though, isn't it?
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. You are one person who definitely knows what that journey looks like. And today, for those of you watching, I just wanted to bring again somebody that's very real, very down to earth, who trusted me and certainly the process that we've been going through in order to grow and certainly change your life. So, yeah, tell us a little bit about where you were, maybe the moment that you thought, yeah, something needs to change here.
Yeah. A very different place that I find myself in now. I was in my late 40s, early 50s, probably by the time that I met you. Divorced, 3 children, 2 teenagers, not dealing very well with the breakup. I had actually remarried or had a new partner anyway. So I think it was a point of carrying a lot of guilt, a lot of despair, a lot of shame and unworthiness. Even though I had found a lovely man to be with, I was just in such a mental state where I didn't feel as though I was really deserving of any sort of happiness in my life. I just carried the weight of that divorce and decisions and impact upon my family. And I was feeling pretty rotten and not really knowing how to get out of it. I came across one of your workshops that you did for a few days, and I just really felt connected with you, and I need to do something to get myself out of this hole, because it wasn't doing anybody any good, and certainly not myself. I was just so tired of being so tired and feeling so awful about myself, and I wanted to be better and do better for my family.
I do remember our first few conversations. Makes me tingle now with where you're at. What would you say, Sue, as we got underway? So first of all, you took the plunge and we decided to do some work together. What surprised you most about yourself as you started the journey?
Yeah, I think one of the big awakenings was that I was where I was because of the choices that I'd made, and I had to confront a lot of things and just become aware that I was responsible for where I was and holding resentment, and that was my choice. And learning to let that go, learning to forgive myself and others, that was huge. And just taking time for myself, because I deserved that time to work on me and to improve my life for myself and for all of those around me. When I first started, I was down near the beach, and there was lots of walking and thinking and really starting that gratitude. At first it was simple things like, I'm grateful for my bed, I'm grateful for a cup of tea, but it was a start. I'm grateful for the breeze and the sand between my toes. That got me started on refocusing from, how awful I thought things were, to go and just let that aside and starting my days with that gratitude.
I love that.
Started out with looking for 10 things. I didn't always find 10 things. Sometimes it was just, I'm awake. And then as I went on, and your eyes open up to all the good that you do have. And then I found, rather than 10 things, I would just go in depth on 1 or 2 things. And often that was around my family.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. It is really like this, isn't it? The gratitude. Like I used to feel when I first started that, like you said, it's so difficult to see any light, and then you just see a bit and you just slowly pull yourself out.
yeah, and that's pretty much how it was.
Yeah.
That light was very dim when I started, and like now, sometimes I think, gee, I could just write all day.
Yes.
You get a bit excited about all the great things that are going on in your life, and some of it is great things that you've made, and some of it is great things that were always there, you just didn't see or focus on.
Yeah.
Yeah, the more you focus on it, the more good things come to you, that's for sure.
Yes. I feel so privileged to have walked with you in the last 5 years, because we've had a number of conversations, and the faith that you've demonstrated and the courage, it does really, I feel really emotional about it, because I could hear and see how deep you felt in what wasn't working and what wasn't good. But yeah, it's been beautiful. I guess on that, what can you identify with perhaps what you felt was the biggest internal shift you made that changed everything? Was there one shift, or
I wasn't going back.
I remember you
I
saying
wasn't going back to being that person.
Yeah.
So whatever was ahead of me was better than what was behind me. And
Yeah.
I think I just came to a point where I realised that I was the one with the power to change things. And I'm grateful to you for showing me that, because often we come from a world where we're operating from the outside in, and our circumstances are this and that, and we feel quite powerless. But once you start looking into some of the information that we talk about, and building your belief and building your confidence, you realise that it's really all in your hands. And that's what I love about this community, is that we've all got different stories, but we're all supporting each other through our journeys.
Yes.
And you're not alone. A lot of things have changed in my life from there, but
yeah. It is a real community, isn't it? And we didn't set out to, I didn't set out to make a community. I was just going to help people, and they were meant to be helped and go off on their way. But people started staying and wanting to stay. So like you say, we've got people at all different levels, haven't we? Which is brilliant.
Yeah, from all different walks of life and all different stories. And I love that we can meet up and we give different perspective.
Yes,
as
absolutely.
Well. Some things you resonate with other people. Some things they bring up ideas that you haven't thought of previously, and you think, I think that's a good idea.
Yeah. Can you remember a time in your journey, and maybe there was a few, where you actually started to recognise that it was working? I don't know, a lot of the community, and I certainly started there when I first began this work 10 years ago, thinking, I can see it works for other people, but I'm not sure it will work for me. And then when I first recognised that, oh my goodness, it is working for me. Do you recall yours?
Yeah, I've had quite a few light bulb moments. I went through wanting to change my career and having absolutely no idea about what I wanted to do. And then I just had a light bulb moment, and it was actually something that had been in my life since I was a kid. And so that was a bit of a moment, because I thought, how could I not have seen that from the beginning? So it was like, wow. It was like my granddaughter finding a little gem or a shiny stone or something. It was like, wow, look what I found. I found it. Yeah, but I guess all the things that I'd experienced along the way had led me to that moment as well. So that was certainly a big change for me. The other one was, I found on the journey, just because I started this doesn't mean that there's no ups and downs. There's still been moments where I've doubted myself. So not long after I started on that path, I think I hit a bit of a downer, because you're so conditioned to listening to everybody else and what everybody else thinks, and worrying about the outside world and different things that were going on. And once I've found over the years, when I lose my focus on what it is that I want, other bits and pieces tend to creep in, and then I can start like questioning it. But like I say, being part of that community really brings you back. And along the journey, when I look back, I don't know that you notice it so much at the time, but when you look back, I started a business, and I'm happily plodding along, and I love doing what I do. And you don't realise how much you've achieved until you stop, and I'm a bit of a facts and figures person, and start adding up some of the income and projects and things that I've done, and I've thought, wow, you have been going for it.
You have been a busy girl.
But initially stepping into that space, I guess I just trusted. I knew it was where I needed to be. I didn't know everything. I just thought, let's just move ahead and go with it.
Yeah, that's the beautiful story for everyone, isn't it? Once we start looking up instead of down, and we just follow, said where you wanted to go, and you just kept stepping forward with a real solid faith that it was all working out, and even though you didn't know how it would look.
Yeah, and I think that's the thing that this community gives. It helps you build your faith, and I think that comes first, doesn't it? Like just faith and trust that everything's working out. I remember when we first started, and you said to me, write this every day. I am worthy and deserving of all the good that is coming to me. And I couldn't have thought anything more opposite than that at the time. I thought, what a load of baloney. How could I be? But I wrote it every day anyway. I probably wrote that out about 15 times every time I'd sit down to study, and probably about 12 months in, I remember a day where I thought, you know what, I'm just a person. I'm a human with all sorts of feelings and all sorts of experiences like everybody else, and I wouldn't go out and look at other people and go, oh, you're unworthy of all good things happening in your life. And I thought, why have I been thinking that about myself? So I think from that point on, it was just a point of acceptance. Yes, I am worthy. Yes, I make mistakes. So do we all, and you just pick yourself off and start again and do it a little bit differently if you're not happy with where you're at. So that was a really big shift.
Yeah. I think the key there too is, like you said, and I had that experience when Bob Proctor, he was my mentor, and he would be saying things to me, and in my head I'm thinking, are you mad? This is what this man is suggesting, and you did the same with me, but you did what I asked, and the change started to happen, which is gives us some momentum to go from.
And that comes back to that, I don't want to be where I was.
Exactly.
You know, I'd spent my whole life being small and trying to be unnoticed, and not being out there in anybody's face, just quietly plodding along. And and then I thought, when I hit that moment, I thought, you don't have to be small.
No.
I can do things big in my way without stepping on other people's toes. And I'm at a point now where I feel like I'm doing things in a big way, and that's only helping other people with what I'm doing now. So,
exactly. We're all asked to shine brightly, aren't we? And that only helps others do the same.
Yeah, it does.
So Sue, if someone's watching you, listening to you right now, and they feel like they are right now where you were, what would you want them to know now you're 5 years down the track? Only 5 years. It's amazing.
Only 5 years. It's been a big 5 years, hasn't it?
Yeah, the transformation.
Where I was. I guess I would say, believe in yourself, that you have the power to change your life, and you're the builder of your circumstances. So if they're not what you want them to be, you have the power to change that. And the first step, I think, is in just believing that you are deserving. Really, it all comes back to that first sentence for me. And
Yes.
through life, you see so many people putting themselves down, and you just think, no, why would you think that about yourself? You see yourself very differently than the way others do.
Yes.
We're all
Yes.
put on this earth for a purpose. And if you haven't found yours yet, that's okay, because it's still there for you.
Yes.
Maybe need to keep digging.
Get curious. Yeah.
Get curious. And the good thing about this community, when you don't have that belief, others do. You've kept me going through so many times where I felt like just throwing my hands in the air and going,
yeah,
just done. I'm just done. How much more?
Yeah. And I see it almost as you're speaking, Sue, like walking a mountain. We can be walking up and up, and then there might be just a piece where we think, oh, I just can't quite. And someone's there to just give you a bit of a bum shove or a
push up. Yeah, that's right. Because what's the alternative? You go rolling back down the mountain.
Exactly. You get over that hump and off you go. Exactly. Thank you for all of that. Is there anything you want to leave us with before we wrap up? Even a story, if you have a story about something that you might have experienced along the way? Anything come to mind?
I guess my main story is when I lost my job, and then I was feeling pretty dejected and low and just very angry with the world. And I'd already started along this path, and I just kept reading and finding little bits and pieces that resonated with me, and that environment and circumstances, and just building that knowledge that you had the power to change. So I did start up a renovation consultancy business, and I really didn't know what I was doing, except that I loved houses and I loved renovating and I loved people and decorating, and I loved lots of things, and I thought, this is the space for me. And on that search, I searched out other professionals that could help me with all the things that I didn't know, so that I could learn. And I surrounded myself with more amazing people.
Yes.
Now I'm 57 now, and I found my tribes. I found people who are moving forward, not backwards, looking up. Just people who are inspiring, not necessarily doing the same thing as me, but they're excited about life. And like I would suggest, get around those people, and those people are in this community too. Yes,
they're out there, aren't they? Find them.
I've learned you don't have to stay with the same group of people if they're not. Just find joy in every day, whether that's people, whether it's something you're doing, whether it's just a thought. Something that you're looking
Clean it
at.
up so it's joy. It does strike me that as you walked through that loss of your job and that despair, it strikes me as that was your moment of gold, even though it looked like complete mud at the time. What came from that discomfort, so totally uncomfortable, and you put everything you had into the desire of your heart, and off you went, and you haven't looked back from that.
That discomfort builds growth. You have a choice to go either way, and it's not been easy, but it's been the best choice to make, because now, I think we were talking about the other night, and now I no longer have to work, because what I do each day, I just get so much joy out of it. It doesn't feel like work. So the lines become very blurred for me between what's giving me joy and pleasure and what is work. There are challenges along the way, but I just push through those. And I think keeping that big picture in mind, whatever it is for people,
Yes.
That's where it starts.
Yes.
It's in your
Oh, I
mind.
love it.
And I've been through so many personal circumstances where the things that we learn about have
Yeah.
have manifested in my life, and I can see it now, and I feel that I've got the proof that up in here is,
Yes.
and in here,
Yes.
what works to make your life what you want
Yeah.
it to be. And
Yeah,
that's
absolutely.
a never-ending journey, hey, because goalposts
Yeah.
keep changing. So
Yeah, that's
it's
right.
exciting. That makes life exciting as well. Yeah.
It is. And I'm so grateful for you for being still in the community, in the sense that you're encouraging others that are just starting, just like when you first started and there were others you looked up to. Like you said, we've all still got visions that we're fulfilling, moving into. So it is exciting. It's a good place to be.
Most of us join when we're feeling pretty vulnerable. It's nice to see that there are people who are staying in the community and helping others as well as helping themselves.
Yes.
It comes back to that old service model, doesn't it?
Yes.
Focus on service and it comes back to you. And I've found that so many times in the last few years.
Yes.
And just
And
then things come in. I say to my husband, "Oh, look at that! I knew that was going to happen. I knew it was going to come in. It's all right. It's all right. Everything will work out fine."
Yeah, and it does.
And it does.
Yeah. No, it's so good.
It does. And we're just looking forward to a really exciting year ahead. I can feel it.
Absolutely. Yes, we were having a conversation, Sue and I, this week, just earlier, about 2026 and what that holds, and the contrast if we were to had filmed the whole journey and we switched back to 2021, that was a very different space, and it's incredible. If I'd said to you back then, Sue, imagine being where you are now, if I'd said that to you back then, you would have...
No. I would have said, you are off your rocker.
Yes.
No, I wouldn't have said, because back when I started, I just wanted to survive, really.
Yes.
I got myself to stay. It was really about survival. And then when I realised, yes, I could survive, okay, what's the next step? You're always growing.
Yeah. And that's why we've called the community Thrive Lifestyle Community, which shortens to TLC, which really, I'm a bit of a heartfelt nurturer, so I love that. I think everyone needs a bit of TLC in their life, and it's a real thriving.
And this is a space where you can thrive. And not over till it's over.
Yes, plenty left in us. Thank you so much, Sue. I'll let you go, and I really appreciate you sharing your journey. I do want to give a bit of a shout out to, if I can, to your business.
Thank you.
Yeah, Flippin' Fabulous. I love the name, Flippin' Fabulous. So you've got a website, haven't you, Sue?
Yes, www.flippinfabulous.com.au.
Yes.
You can find us on Facebook. So
take a look, because what Sue and her team do with houses, making them homes, is just incredible. A lot of heart, that's for sure.
Yeah, it is. And that name's not just about flipping houses or making houses fabulous. It's about everyone that we touch. That journey. Making them feel flippin' fabulous too. And I tell you what, people remember it.
Absolutely. I thought it was so apt when you came up.
It's a bit of fun.
It is. Yeah. So thank you sincerely for chatting with us. And I look forward.
Thank you for all your support and guidance, and helping myself and the rest of the community get to where we want to be, and helping us shine. Yeah,
it's a nice place to be. So thank you sincerely.
Thanks, Di.